What up, second grade? It is Miss Carl. Today, we're going to be talking about open and closed syllables. And open and closed syllables are important because they help us whenever we don't know a word. We can figure out if we are having a long or short vowel sound, which helps us sound out the word that we may not know. So remember, we can break words up into syllables, and each syllable has a vowel sound in it. And then it's our job to figure out if it's a long or short vowel sound. So if it's a closed syllable, that vowel is closed in, and it has a short vowel sound. When we have an open syllable, that vowel is open to say its name, so it's long. Remember, our long vowels say their name. So when it's an open syllable, that vowel is open to be able to shout out its name, and it's long. So again, that's going to help us when we come to words that we don't know, because we're able to figure out, is this open or closed, short or long vowel sound, and then we can sound out the word. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at these two words that I have here. So at the top, I have paper. So I want you to go ahead and pause me and figure out how many vowel sounds you think paper has. So you can either clap it, or if you want to use your mouth to touch your hand, your chin to touch your hand, go ahead and pause me. And how many syllables is paper? So paper. 2 syllables. Now, I want you to take your finger and put an imaginary line where that break is. Paper. Go ahead and put that line with your finger right now. So the line should be right here. Paper. That breaks up our 2 syllables. So I want you to notice that this first syllable, that vowel, our A, is open. It's not closed in by a consonant like our E is right here. Look, our E, our vowel E, is closed in by this R. But that A doesn't have it, so it's a long vowel. It can say its name. Paper. We know that E is short, right? Because of that, it's closed in from that R. But this first one is open, right? Paper. So that's an open syllable. What about zigzag? I want you to go ahead, and again, you're going to pause me. How many syllables is zigzag? Either clap it or use your chin in your hand. Go ahead. So zigzag. 2 syllables. Go ahead, and again, where does that break happen? Where are those 2 syllables broken? Go ahead and use your finger and put an imaginary line through it. Right here, yeah. So zigzag. So look, our vowel I is closed in by that G, and our vowel A is closed in by that G too. So we have short vowel sounds for both of these. Ig, zag. So we do not have long because it's closed in. Closed syllable short, open syllable long. It's open to shout its name. So let's go ahead, and we are going to open up this page that we're going to work on. Let me go ahead and make myself in the corner so I'm not in your way. So let's practice with some closed syllables first. We're just going to practice reading some of these words so that we know why they're closed, and let's talk about it. So the first one I want to look at is this one right here. Let me get my drawing tool out. So we have catnip. So I want you to go ahead, either clap it or again, use your chin in your hand. How many syllables is catnip? Let me hear it. 2, catnip. Now take your finger. Where is that line? Where's that break between the 2 syllables? Yeah, it should be right between cat and nip. But I want you to look. Our vowel A here in this syllable is closed in by that T, that consonant, so it's going to be short, at. And our I in this syllable, our vowel, is closed in by that P, so ip, right? So they're both going to be short, so that's a closed syllable because they're closed in by those consonants. Let's go ahead and do this one. So we have target, target. I want you to go ahead and clap it out or use your hand, your hand in your chin. And how many syllables is target? Go ahead and shout it out. Yeah, 2. Target, target. Go ahead and get your finger out. And where's that break? Where are those 2 syllables going to be? Yeah, between the R and the G. Target. So let's look at our vowel in this first syllable, R-A, but it's closed in by that R, right? So we are not going to have a long A sound here. And then if we look at our E in this syllable, it is also closed in. So it's not going to have that long E as well. It's going to be a short E. So this is closed because it's closed in. Let's go ahead and look at 2 more. So here we have magnet. Go ahead. How many syllables is magnet? Let me hear it. Yeah, 2. Magnet. So where is that break? Where are those syllables going to be broken up? Go ahead and use your finger and make that line. Yeah, right here. Magnet. So let's find our vowel in our first syllable. We have an A, but look, it's closed in by that G. Ag, short A. And let's find our vowel in our next syllable. It's an E, but it's also closed in by that T. So et. It's going to be short because it's closed in. Last one I want to look at for closed syllables. We have pencil. How many syllables is pencil? Let me hear it. Yeah, it's 2. Pencil. Go ahead and take your finger and break it up into syllables. Let me see it. Yeah, you should be putting your line here. Pencil. All right, we have our first vowel in this syllable. In our first syllable, we have our E, but look, it's closed in by that N. So p, e, n, going to be short. And our I right here is closed in by that L. So it's going to be short, right? It's not going to have that long I sound because it's closed in. So we're going to go down and look at some more words. So our first one is this one. So we have donut. I could go for a donut right now. That sounds good. Donut. So I want you to go ahead. How many syllables is donut? Go ahead and clap it out for me. Use your hand in your chin. How many? Let me hear it. Yeah, it's 2 syllables. Broken up. Let me see it. Take your finger, put that line through it. Where are the syllables broken up? Right here. Good. So we have, look, that O, our first syllable has that vowel, and it's open. So we're going to hear that O sound, do. And then our second syllable has that U for its vowel, but it's closed in by that T, right? But we see that first one's going to have that long O, donut. You hear it say its name, long O. Let's go ahead and do this one. All right, open. How many syllables? Let me hear it. How many syllables is open? Yeah, 2. Go ahead. Where is that break? Where do our 2 syllables happen? Open. Open. Yeah, it's right here. Well, look, our vowel here is all by itself. It's open to yell out its name. So it's an open syllable. And then we have our E right here next to our consonant. But look, it's closed in. So that means that it's going to have its short sound. So O-P-E-N, right? Open. Nice job. Let's go ahead and look at this one. We'll do a couple more. So we have protect. Protect. Go ahead and yell it. How many syllables is protect? 2. Good. Now take your finger. Where's that line? Where's that magic line? Yeah, protect. Should be right here. In our first syllable, we have our vowel O, but look, it's open. There's not a consonant that's closing it in, so it's able to yell out its name. O, O. And then our second syllable, we have our E for our vowel, but it's closed in, so it's just going to be short. Right? Tect. So protect. We hear that long O though, pro, because that's our syllable. We have that open syllable there. Awesome job. Let's go ahead and do this one. So we have silent. How many syllables is silent? Go ahead, let me hear it. Yeah, 2. Silent. Silent. Go ahead and take your finger and put a line. Where is that syllable broken up into? Yeah, silent. Well, our first syllable, we have our I for our vowel, but look, it's open. Nothing's closing it in, so it's going to be long I, sigh. That's why you hear it say its name. And then here we have our E, but it's closed in, so it's just short. So silent. We're going to do one more. So here we have pretend. Go ahead and yell out. How many syllables is pretend? Yeah, 2. Pretend. Go ahead and take your finger and put that line through it. Where are our syllables broken up? Yeah, pretend. Pretend. Look at our first syllable. We see that long, or that E, that vowel E, and look, nothing's closing it in, so that means it's open and that it's long. So it's a long E. E. And then we have tend, our next syllable, and we have our vowel E in that syllable, but it's closed in. So it'll be a short E. So pretend. All right, second grade. That was awesome work. Now, remember that when we have a closed syllable, our vowels are closed in and they have a short sound. Whenever we have an open syllable, the vowel is open. There's no consonant closing it in. So that means it can say its name and it's long. So our long vowels say its name. All right, second grade, awesome job, and I'll see you next time.